Beautiful, beautiful souls, hello and welcome to Ascension to Love with Alice, a return to union. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for being here as we do this pick a pile reading, this timeless reading, love reading for you. So what advice needs to come through regarding your love life? So this could be in relation to everything and anything. So I'm really looking forward to delving into this. Before we get started, let me just explain how this works. So this is intended to be a timeless, and it's going to be a general reading because there are numerous people that will be watching this video, but just know that whichever reading you receive, it will likely resonate with you on a soul level, especially because you're going to pick which pile you wish to receive a reading from. So we have pile 1, which is here. You can either pause the video and look at the timestamps in the description to choose which pile you may be automatically drawn to. One of them, you may be drawn to the crystal or the stone that is on top of the deck of cards. You may be drawn to the cards. You will just know you'll have a pull to either one, maybe even more than one pile. If you're pulled to more than one, do know that is because you will receive messages from more than one reading today. So we have pile 1 here, which is the Dreams Oracle by Melissa Virtue. We have a beautiful piece of ammonite on top here. We have pile number 2, which is the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell with some beautiful rose quartz on top. We have the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland with some beautiful lapis lazuli on top of here. And finally we have the Angel Therapy Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue with some purple banded agate on top here. So do take a moment. You can pause the video if you wish to. You can douse. You might just know already, in which case if you do know, do click on the pile you're most drawn to. And if you're drawn to more than one, do choose to watch more than one pile as well, because there'll be messages, like I say, in more than one for you. Before we get started, if you are not yet on my Facebook page, Ascension to Love with Alice, do click on there and click the like button, as we do free readings on there. We have special offers for those that wish to work on a one-to-one basis with me, and any special announcements get made on that page as well. And if you're new to this channel, do click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we have beautiful angelic guidance and Helios and lunar guidance that wish to come through to help us work with the energies coming up on our beautiful path of ascension. But for now, let's move pile 2, 3 and 4 out of the way. I'm going to pop those to the side like so. We're working with pile 1 here, so this is the beautiful Angel Dreams Oracle deck by Melissa Virtue. We've got the ammonite, that's going to stay right here. And we're just going to see what, we're just going to pull a few cards and let's see if we can bring some guidance through for you about your love life right now. So those that are resonant with pile 1, we've already called in all angels, guides, ascended beings of love, anyone that's transcended duality, polarity. They are here with us today offering this guidance. We've got Mary Magdalene presence very, very strongly right now. So she's helping us also, and the angels of love. Now let's see, what advice do we have for people who chose pile 1, please? Thank you so much. We've got problem solving coming up first. We've got travel coming in second. We've got yellow coming in third, and we've got reaching for your dreams coming in fourth. So wonderful, wonderful. Let's feel into this just a little bit and see what energy is coming forth here. Let's cut the deck. There we go, and go to the bottom of the deck here. So we did have the fairies jump out just a second ago, but we do have obsidian coming in here. So this is void. Obsidian is all about grounding your energy, but it's also about that void of creation. So I feel very much here. First and foremost, let's have a little look. We've got problem solving coming in. We've got travel coming in. This is about your journey, your path. You're flexible. Right, beautiful. So what this reading is saying straight away, so you are in the process of doing some healing right now, pile 1. So you're healing some imbalances, maybe some imbalances in certain chakras, especially your solar plexus, right? So maybe you've had experiences in love where your relationship has been a little bit imbalanced, right? Whether that is because there has been a power struggle within that space of time, or whether you've not really had the most romantic experience. It started maybe with honeymoon phase, and then it went to, not to be as romantic as you would have hoped it to be, not as balanced and not as loving as you would have hoped it to be. Now, what's really fascinating is that may be talking about your past, but what's happening right now is you are doing this healing work, and you're very much, it's like you're seeking and searching for, maybe you're seeking and searching for a person, maybe you're seeking and searching for that divine counterpart, for that soulmate, for that twin flame, whatever it is you resonate with. It's like you're seeking for that right now. But the funny thing is that, you know, if we continue to look outwards, we're actually going to be pushing that person away, right? What we want to be doing is we want to be filling in these little gaps here. As you can see on this first card, we've got that problem-solving card. We want to be filling in the space, filling in the space within ourselves, doing the healing within ourselves, healing any void that we actually have present within ourselves that's actually blocking that that harmonious union. You know, this reading for you is very much about trusting your journey, trusting your path, trusting which way your feet are leading you, whether that is physically through going to a different location, or whether that's more kind of on your healing journey and in the more subtle ways. You're being guided right now just to really trust that, you know, in order to actually bring through what it is that you need, you actually have to just release and surrender to whatever it is, to whatever your expectation is around things, right? You know, there has been an imbalance here in your solar plexus, which is where your sun is. It's where your manifestation power is. You know, this is about your flexibility, your personal power. And there has been that imbalance in that space of time. So you're actually on the process of healing this, but what is being guided in advance to that? You know, you've got this journey card coming in, and that's very much kind of like the angels of love are wanting you to you know, go for walks, go out and about, get drawn to places that makes your soul sing. You know, where are you wanting to go? What are you wanting to do? What activities actually really feed your soul? And do you know what I mean when I say that? When I say feed your soul, like, is that dancing? Is that going for a walk in nature? Is that going to the hills? Is that going down the canal, going to a body of water? What does that look like for you? You know, you may be watching this where you're not able perhaps to travel as much as you'd like to, but really it's, you know, we don't have to be seeking for someone, we just have to be present in that moment. And that's really what this message is bringing you, pile one, is that, you know, the more you can focus on being present in your current enjoyment of life, the more you can focus on really kind of like courting yourself, dating yourself. You know, be with yourself and be happy with that. Don't feel like there is something missing when you are alone or when you're with yourself, because you are never truly alone. You know, alone is an illusion of separation, right? It's an absence of love. So if we want to really attract love in, we have to fill in these gaps with love, with that golden light, with that pink golden light. You know, allow that to fill in and continue just to trust your path, right? You know, yellow is coming in here because there is really that shift that is happening for you right now. And it's like the angels of love are saying, we don't want to bring someone to you just yet until this has been made whole again, until this has been balanced out a little bit. Because if you attract someone whilst your solar plexus is in imbalance, what will happen is it will bring a distorted energy, an imbalanced relationship, and that's not what we want. So we want to be able to heal this right now. And you know, when that happens, when you spend that little bit more time really dating yourself, really showing that love that you wish to receive to yourself, and you move your gaze from without to within and allow that to happen, that's when, you know, that completion, that culmination, that beautiful encounter is going to happen. You know, I'm just moving my little, there we go, tag his eye out there. That's when that's going to happen for you. You know, and then it's like go, 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 go for your dreams. I'm just going to pull here. I don't usually do this, but I'm just going to pull a card from the Universe Has Your Deck. Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabby Bernstein. I'm going to get a couple of you know, articulated messages to really support your journey. Thank you. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort, and that's exactly it. You know, you're seeking and you're searching for a person, but really your journey isn't outside of you, it's within you. And when you actually realize that, and when you really come to peace with that, and you really continue that beautiful relationship with yourself, you know, that deeper meaning, personal growth, that heals, right? And that's exactly what it's all about right now, is there is healing afoot for you. I'm trying to get this card and I can't reach it. There we go. And hope is the conduit for miracles. Exactly. And once again, we've got Dragonfly coming in, asking us to always trust the direction of the universe, know that you're being guided. That's exactly what is happening for you, Pile One. That's your message today, Pile One. You know, this is very much about please just trust that hope. You have to have hope for things. You know, all hope is not lost. You know, it does feel like there may have been a previous relationship, or there may be a wanting of another person, a specific person here, and they're not seeming to be coming any closer to you. But really, once again, it comes back to that discomfort, that wanting, is highlighting to you where there is an illusion of separation, and that is going to be the perfect thing to teach you that there is no separation in that love. And when that is realized, when that sovereignty is found again in that solar plexus, that inner sun, you know, that sunshine will come to you in the form of another as well. Does that make sense, pile 1? So I do hope so. There is such beautiful messages here, and you know, there is much healing that does need to happen, but it doesn't need to be effort, it doesn't need to be a struggle or anything like that. It can be easy and graceful. At the time that this is getting recorded, I'm actually doing a 30 days to love and forgiveness, a 30 days to unity consciousness on my Facebook page, and they're getting posted on YouTube as well. So whether you're here on YouTube or watching this through a different way, you know, participate in those if you wish. They're 10-15 minute meditations that I do daily. You don't have to be on every one of them. If you are, that's amazing, but it's just about you showing up for yourself and allowing whatever is active in your energy field that needs healing, that we can't know, because we can't know through thoughts, because that's our ego. We actually have to release that and allow the divine higher self, the Holy Spirit within ourselves, that energy within ourselves, to bring it forward to heal. So that would be a perfect resource for you right now, which is also perfectly gratuitous, right? It's perfectly free. So it's being put on my Facebook and YouTube channel, and if you're watching this a few weeks and months later, you can just find that playlist on this YouTube channel here, and it'll all be in one place. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to pull one more card. Let me just grab a different deck of cards here as to one final piece of guidance, to go forth on your journey, pile 1. Let's have a look at what we've got going on here, and I look at that healing. I didn't even have to cut the deck. That was the card that wanted to come through. We've got healing and we've got support. You are being supported. Continue your healing journey. Continue to look within. Allow the angels around you. Allow the angels of love around allow Archangel Raphael. Allow all the beautiful guides, your personal guardian angels. Allow them to help guide you in this journey of healing, because right now that is the most important thing in your love dynamic, is that love with yourself. Okay, pile 1. So I do hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and do comment which pile you chose as well. If this resonates to you, I would love it if you shared it. And thank you for all those who did wish, who do and did wish, because this obviously happens on a few different readings. For those that do wish to support my channel through a donation on the gratitude jar, the virtual gratitude jar that's listed in the comments. Once again, there's no obligation to do that, but for any that are drawn to just completing that beautiful energy exchange, that is in the comments, in the comment box. So for now, pile 1, I bid you so many blessings, so much love, and I look forward to seeing how your journey progresses in this beautiful relationship, right? Okay, so let's pop pile 1 there. Thank you, Ammonite. There we go. And now we move on to pile 2. So if you chose pile 2, you chose the rose quartz, you chose the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I'm just going to put this right here. There we go. Oops. I'm going to put this right here. So if you chose pile 2, we're looking at what guidance do we have for your love life right now. Let's look at this general guidance. This is a timeless reading. This is a general reading. What best messages can be brought out today for pile 2, for those that chose pile 2? Thank you. We've got, you're already doing it. We've got your inner temple here. We've got leap of faith, and we've got this one, age of light. And look at this, we've got initiation coming up here as the theme of this reading today. So let's have a little feel into this. These are beautiful cards, aren't they? So it feels like pile 2, it feels like you have or are going through, I'm just going to take a sip of my drink here. It feels like you have been going through some, maybe a little bit of, it feels like you've already been doing the healing, right? It feels like you have been going through initiation. It feels like you have been understanding love on a deeper level. You've been maybe experiencing a little bit of contrast in the past few weeks, few months, and maybe it feels like that has actually kind of come to a close now, as you move into this new phase of lights that you're in, this new alignment that you're in. It's like you've understood and you've come to a deeper understanding of what love really is. And you know, love is the only thing that's real in the world, right? There is only love, and that love is found within ourselves. It channels it channels through us as a channel, and it nourishes and it fills us up eternally from there. And what's really fascinating is that, you know, and look at this beautiful card here where there's this stream running through and this bright light. That's exactly what it is like. That's what love is for you. So it's, if you're questioning right now, pile 2, you know, is there anything else I need to do? No, there is nothing else you need to do. Carry on working with yourself, carry on loving yourself, carry on doing what you feel that you wish to do, because it's with tuning into that inner portal of your hearts, the tuning into that temple within you, that you're actually activating and magnetizing and drawing those that would be suitable partners, or if you're already in a relationship, drawing through to you heightened, higher vibrational interactions, harmonious interactions with that higher, with that other person. And what's fascinating is I do have the leap card coming out here, so it does feel like there may be someone that you do have your eye on, pile 2. There is someone that you are wondering, you know, do they feel the same way? Do they like me in that way? And what's really fascinating is that, you know, you both have this light showing up in your heart here. You both have this connection, this deep soul connection, but it's as though they're wanting you to make the first move. It's as though they don't want to overstep, they don't want to change whatever the dynamic is for you right now, pile 2. And what the guidance is from the Angels of Love here is we've got leap. Take a leap of faith, because you're not going to fall if you leap. And look at this. This is actually being recorded around a full moon, and I love that there's a full moon in the background here. But just look here, we've got the leap card coming in, because when you leap, you will soar, you will fly. It will be good. It will be good. They're advising you to go for it. You know, have that courage, because maybe you are a little bit more intuitive and receive your guidance a little bit more clearly than the other person, you know. Just go for it is what I'm hearing. Just go for it, because there is alignment within you now. You've done what you needed to do. You've gone through this initiation process. You've gone through the contrast to get to the light on the other side, and you are in this alignment stage now. You know, things are ready to just go for you in a good way, but first you just have to take that little leap of faith. I'm going to pull a couple of cards here from the Gabby Bernstein deck. The universe has your back, just to see if there's any notes of encouragement. Thank you. Wanting to come up here. So we've got the presence of love will always cast out fear. That's exactly, and look, we have a full moon again. So the full moon is very pivotal. It's a very pivotal phase for you right now. So if you're watching this around the full moon, you know, heed the attention here. And what's really, really wonderful about this card is, you know, the presence of love will always cast out fear. Whatever experiences you've had, if it's the same person that you maybe have gone away from and come back to, this might be a twin flame, soulmate, divine, sacred union partnership. I mean, all connections are sacred, right? So let's not separate them with titles, but you know, it feels like there may be someone that you've kind of gone to and from a little bit, and those previous experiences, you don't have to be worried about anything that has happened in the separation of love, you know, in the illusion of fear, because that has been healed. You know, you are healing that, and it's by taking this faith and knowing that with this new alignment you have, you know, anything that does arise firstly will be either beautiful, or if it's a little bit contrasting, you will still see it as beautiful, because you know that it will be bringing you and this other person into closer alignment with source, with all that is, with that divine energy within you. So that's really, really beautiful, because the love will always cast out fear. You know, that light that shines within you will always be the primary source of everything. You know, it will always be the major, it will always be the, I'm lost for the word here. I'm trying to find this word. I'm like, what's this word we're trying to translate here? But love will always be that beacon of light. You know, when you, and you know this already, right? You know this, you know. Look at this. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love. Miracles are natural. And that's exactly what this reading is bringing us here. That's the validation that you're receiving. You know, you are love, and miracles are natural to you, and you're unapologetic. right? Beautiful message. You're unapologetic about what you desire and trust that what you focus on will grow, and that's exactly the message here, pile 2, for you, is that you know this. You've been doing this for such a long time now, where you've been focusing on the love, the light, clearing anything that is clearing, transcending, embracing, forgiving, and illuminating anything that is not of that love and light. And you know, you've been casting out all of that fear and really focusing. When you focus on that love, then when you take that leap of faith, that is all that there will be, is love. That is all that there is. At the end of the day, when all is said and done, there is and only love. So what beautiful reading here. I'm just going to get one final card of guidance, just because I've been doing that on the other reading. So let's get one final card here for pile 2, and they're giving us 2 here, but I feel like it is just that first one, and it's playfulness. Be playful. Be playful with this other person, you know, keep the energy light. Whoever it is that you've got your eye on, that your heart is connected to, keep that energy really light, right? And play with it, and allow the inner child to come forth in this relationship as well, because that's really where your connection is gonna flourish and blossom, and it's just gonna be really beautiful. So pile 2, I hope that's been helpful for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonates with you, do let me know in the comments. Do like, do share if this resonates to you, to share. And for anyone that is guided to offer an energy exchange in the way of a donation to the virtual gratitude jar, please feel free to do so, but there is no obligation, like I say. But it's just a wonderful, but I have such wonderful appreciation for anyone that does choose to do that. So thank you so much for anyone that has in the past. Now let me pop that back on there, and we'll go on to pile 3, which I believe was this one. Yeah. So we have pile 3 here. So pile 3, you chose the lapis lazuli. Look at this beautiful stone. I adore this. I adore this stone. Pop that way. You've chosen the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. I'm just going to do a general reading here. What's the best advice or guidance for pile 3 in their love dynamic, in their love life, the energies around them about love? What do you have to tell us? Beautiful, beautiful angels. Thank you. We've got meditate and contemplate. We've got communication is key. We've got, I think those two, they're going to go that way. That feels better. Don't let your past hold you back. And a win-win forecast. Look at this. Gorgeous. Let me just, sorry, oops. Let me just move this out of the way here. Too many decks of cards on my table. There we go. So wonderful. We've got communication is key, new moon in Gemini. We've got new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. You know what, they were the right the first way around. Sorry, I don't often change the cards, but when they come out together, it's like use your intuition. And yes, they want to be this way. So we've got new moon in Pisces coming up here. So we've got meditate and contemplate. We've got communication is key. We've got new moon in Gemini, and don't let your past hold you back. With the South Node, we also do have that win-win forecast coming in here. So this is a beautiful, beautiful reading already from the get-go. I just want to see what is on the bottom of the deck. We've got time to release negativity. Absolutely, that makes perfect sense. So pile 3, it feels like you are in a push-pull dynamic with someone. It feels like you already have someone that your heart is very much connected to, that you know, very much in love with, and that person the same with you as well. But there is a lot of it feels like there's a lot of karma actually coming forth for you. Maybe it's a relationship where there is a build-up of karma, and that's okay. That's a beautiful thing, you know. All relationships that we have are very, very sacred, you know. They, especially ones that bring contrast through or that have karma to resolve and release, because those dynamics really help us. They're kind of like a fast track. They're our best teachers, and they're a fast track to that enlightenment, right? To that beautiful, beautiful connection with source, with all that is. So it feels like the base of this, you know, there's been some negativity, there's been some contrast that you've experienced, that's maybe you've experienced it a little bit painful as well, and you know, it's time to release that. It's time to let that go. I am getting guided just to kind of let anyone know here before we continue on this, that if you are wishing to have a little bit of help just really releasing the last anchors and cords that are embedded from any karma, any past life karma, then any of the Akashic healings, the anchor removal that I offer, or the Akashic healings, past life soul retrieval and karma releasing would be really, really beneficial for you. If you are drawn, you can see the link to my Facebook page with all the services and any special offers we have on in the comments below. But pile 3, you've done a lot of work. You've gone through some dark nights here with this person. And it's time really to look at this new starts coming in here, you know, planting new seeds with these new moons. You know, you've released, you're in introspection mode, and now you're meditating, you're contemplating, you know, you're allowing that flow of emotion, that spirituality, you're allowing the balance to come back into your relationship. Maybe it hasn't been balanced before, maybe there was a power struggle dynamic going on here. And, you know, and it's time to really start to plant new seeds of what it is that you wish to really bring through. So when I say plant new seeds, this isn't about getting really specific with action type words. This is about feeling. This is about what emotions do you want to feel. Okay, what do you want to bring in? What do you want to harness? So really have a little think about that. I think and focus on that loving aspect. Don't focus on anything that's gone wrong in the past, because that is but an illusion, right? That is an illusion of separation and absence of love. But you're getting called here to meditate and contemplate, and to really find the balance. Find the balance and find how you have maybe attracted this into clear, right? How you have attracted this opportunity of emotion, of contrast to come in, so you had the ability within yourself to actually clear it for not only you but for the collective, which is a beautiful thing. You know, we've got this Gemini energy coming in here as well, so really new starts coming in. So this is about a new way of communicating with your significant other, a beautiful new balanced way of communicating. You know, it's like I do feel that there are people watching Pile 3 who have chosen Pile 3 who will connect with the term twin flame, right? Like I say in many of my videos, for anyone that watches any of my other guidances and channelings, you know, all unions, all relationships are very sacred. They're sacred. There is no hierarchy, but there could be, especially if you resonate with the term twin flame, there could be that hierarchical sense that kind of triggers the subtle ego, and that's what needs to release in a little bit here. This is kind of the shift in dynamic, right? Because when we associate the term twin flame with a deeper, more profound love than another type of relationship, what we actually do is we actually cause that rift in our own soulmate relationship, whatever you choose to call that, right? If you do choose to call it a name. So that very much is wanting to be released here with this, because the energy of saying my DM, my DF, twin flame, la la la, that actually causes separation, right? That actually causes separation between you two, and causes it to be a little bit more, you know, fractured, right? And we don't want that, because we've got so many new starts coming here. They're asking you not to let your past hold you back. So any past experiences you may have had, know that you've never met the person that you are thinking about here in this reading. You've never met the version of them that they are showing up to today, you know, showing up in today. Every single day we learn from our experiences, we learn from what we go through, we learn and we grow and we expand and we become a new version of ourselves, a more aligned, enlightened, expansive, connected with source, with love, with all that is, version of ourselves. So if you have previously had the memories that would get brought back into conversation, or that would cause the illusion of fear of separation, it's time to release those. It really is. And Akashic healing, a quantum healing would be very, very good for you. Or you could tune into the 30 days to unity consciousness, the 30 days of forgiveness and love meditations that are in a playlist on YouTube here, if you just look at my playlists, or also on my Facebook channel if you're watching this in real time, if you're watching this around when this is being recorded. But just to allow the subtle energies really heal themselves, anything that's perforated, that's fragmented, to allow that to come back in, so that you can do this starting afresh here. You know, there is it feels like Pile 3 for you, it feels like there is a restructure happening around how you see. And look, she's got her eyes open to the future and closed to the past. That's exactly what needs to be happening here for you, for it to go the best foot forward. And if you do that, if you let go of the past, if you let go of past experiences and focus only on what you want to cultivate, then you have a win-win forecast on the cards here. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful card. You know, we've got this balance happening here, and that's a beautiful thing, really. So I'm just going to pull a couple of cards here for some actual verbiage, some beautiful guidance from the Gabby Bernstein deck, you know, to enhance the messages that we've got here. So we've got, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love, and that's exactly it. You know, close your eyes to any wounding that has happened. Close your eyes to it. Don't feed it. Clear it, heal it, and see only the love. See only love around you. There's a phrase that I love, and I've been saying this for years, and it's, the light in you is all I see. And when you focus on that, when you make that one of your mantras that you live by, it doesn't matter what is happening. If you choose to only see the light in the other person, you know, you're acknowledging that the light within them is source, is God, is divinity, right? Is you, because we are all one. If you focus on the illusion of separation, because they may have acted previously, and yourself, we all have done this, acted out of fear or separation or anything like that, that is not love, that is not the light, that's an illusion, that's something we've created in order to bring us more contrast, to get more clarity, right? So that's not them, right? That's not them. It's just something that needs to heal, okay? So then we have, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. What a beautiful continuation of that message that we just said about the light in you is all I see, you know. Continue to focus on the light, pile 3, and you've done this so well. You know, it is time to just fully release whatever it is that has been holding you back. You know, there is no fear to be had around relationships. You may have experienced a lot of contrast, a lot of, you know, there may have been abuse and things like that, and obviously that's not pleasant, that's not anything you would wish upon anyone, but it's time to move forth from that, right? It's time to allow that to heal and not let it define you, not bring it into your current day by bringing it into the conversation and things like that, because when you do that, you activate it again, right? But really you want to heal that, right? We want to heal anything that is fragmented, and we want to return to that love. So one final card here. Let's see. Thank you. Look at that. The more energy and intention I bring into my faith, the more fearless and free I am. And that's exactly it. This reading really is about freeness, right? It's about being free. It's about freedom. It's about liberation. It's about releasing, allowing the releasing of anything that's just been sticking to you, you know, from separation, from fear, from anxiety, from past experiences that haven't been pleasant. Releasing all of that, and look at this balance, look at this win-win, right? You know, there is still that active in your energy grid, so do tune into either the playlist that I have on my YouTube and my Facebook to help yourself release and heal whatever is in your energy field. It's guided, it's graceful, it's gentle, it's easy, and it's a beautiful short practice. It's 10-15 minutes, so do check out those videos. Or alternatively, if you are drawn to booking a Akashic healing or an anchor removal, which is also labelled as a deep soul inner child healing, what that will do is that will enable you to really just draw out any of that sticky energy that may feel like it's wrapping around you. We don't want that. That is not the way forward. We want to really bathe ourselves in this light and allow that to shine forth here, you know, so that you can be in alignment with love, right? Because then peace cannot be disrupted, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And if we have one final card as a guidance for pile 3. Whoa, okay, too many cards, you guys. Okay. I'm just going to put those back in the deck. I mean, we've got signs, enchantment, manifestation. We've got all this coming out here. So, you know, there is a lot of stuff coming forward for you, trying to show you a different way, trying to show you the way forward. Your guides, your angels are here trying to help you. You have to allow them to help, though. We have free will, after all, so we do have to let them. But they are there loving you unconditionally and guiding you the right way. But, guys, one final message for pile 3. In their love relationship dynamic, we've got enchantment here. And look at this. Actually, I love unicorns. Unicorns bring hope, they bring joy, they bring innocence, trust, faith. You know, they're beautiful, beautiful, wondrous creatures. Once again, signs. Have you been seeing unicorns around? You know, what signs are you seeing? Are you seeing number patterns? There is a lot of this coming in for you, right? Don't ignore the signs. They're there for a reason. And this is your validation. This is your third-party message from, you know, from myself here, from the angels, from the guides, to say follow the signs, because enchantment awaits and love awaits, true love awaits, right? But we have to reinstate that innocence, that trust, that playfulness, that faith back into things, and we have to let go. And that's what unicorn brings us, right? You can even call on your unicorn. Ask your unicorn to help, to bless you, to bless you, to bless whomever you're thinking of. Any past relationships that haven't ended well, allow the unicorn, ask the unicorn to come in to bless and to heal those for you, so that you can be released from those. Okay, pile 3. So what a beautiful reading. I hope it's been helpful. Thank you so much for anyone that is watching this that has subscribed to my channel. It really helps when that happens. Any comments you wish to write, do let me know. If this resonates with you and you wish to share it with someone or share it with a channel or anything like that, I'd love the shares. I always appreciate that. Do reach out to me if you wish to inquire or chat about any session, any booking. And for now, I'm going to bid you so many blessings, pile 3, in your journey to this wonderful, wonderful love, and this beautiful balance. And yes, and I shall see you either on Facebook, on my page, on a live reading that I do, or I will see you next time on these videos. So for now, let's move on to pile 4. So pile 4, you chose this beautiful banded agate, this purple banded agate. We've got the Angel Therapy card from Doreen, and we're just going to shuffle. We're just going to call on Angels, Guides, Ascended Masters, any guidance that we can give to pile 4 now. Those who chose pile 4, thank you so much. In their love life, we've got God Box coming in, we've got ear chakras coming in, we've got singing and dancing. What beautiful, beautiful messages. And we've got shield yourself, fascinating, and we've got past life issues coming in as well. So fascinating, fascinating things here. So let's have a little feel into these energies. Let's have a little feel into these energies here. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink as I do so, as I listen to what the angels wish to say. I'm just feeling into this just a little bit more before I actually start to articulate what's coming through. Yeah, okay. Right, so I'm going to cut the deck and keep the deck both cut here. So we've got God Box coming in, we've got ear chakras coming in, singing and dancing, and we've got shield yourself with past life issues. So if you chose pile 4, you may resonate with the term twin flame. I do like to just start out by saying, and this is maybe slightly a unconventional way of describing this, but we can kind of get stuck in a bit of a pattern if we resonate with the term twin flame, because we think that there is a hierarchy, or subconsciously we think there is a hierarchy of love, and that's not the case. There is only love, and love is divine. Love is divine, all connections are divine. But what twin flames are wonderful for, and for anyone that's been in a relationship that they have called a twin flame union, and and I understand I've been there myself, where I would have used the term twin flame to describe a significant other in my life, a very beloved dear soul. Now I don't necessarily use that term, just because I find personally that titles and terms can cause separation, can bring separation into things, and we don't want to do that. We are all one species, we are all one planet, we are all ascending, we are made up of this same planet, so we are all one. But what's fascinating here with this past life issue and shield yourself coming in at the end, it feels like there is you may resonate with the term twin flame, because twin flames, or those that resonate with that, those relationships, I mean, you've known that soul for an eternity, for sure, for sure. There is such a great deep love between your energies, right? Between you and them. There is such a deep eternal love that runs through. What's really fascinating though is that the contracts that you both have with each other is to bring forth enough catalysts, enough catalyzing experiences to enable you to release any past life issues, to shift this tipping point, so it's no longer one hand high, one hand low, it's that balance, right? So you've got many, many past life experiences that may be active within your energy grid that are coming forth in this dynamic that you have to heal and release and clear, and that's why you get brought together with a twin flame, right? That's why you get brought together with a significant other, with a sacred soul, with a soulmate, but they can be very tumultuous, right? They can be up and down, because we sometimes don't realize that that they are our perfect, most clearest divine mirror, right? So this is why I feel we have past life issue and shield yourself coming out here, because we've got this it's like there is it's like pile 4, there is a certain undercurrent theme that may have been happening with your love dynamic, that may have been happening in your existence in this world, where there is maybe a little bit of sabotage that comes into your love dynamic, right? Whether that's a vow that you've taken in a previous lifetime, whether that's something that's been said in a previous lifetime that has got full effect here. That very much needs clearing, but in order to clear it, we need to focus our gaze within. We need to ask. I love God Box here, because God Box is a way of offering to your angels, to your guides, to the divine eternal stream of love and light that runs through you to help illuminate within you what is not serving and allow transcendence of that energy. You know, listen, we've got the ear chakras being highlighted here because we've got the ear chakras being highlighted for you here because it's very much about listening to what is happening. You're hearing the guidance. You may be getting guided to move away from someone here. This is kind of what it feels like. You may be guided to actually separate your energy from a significant other you may be in a relationship with right now, someone that may be kind of energetically bonded to you in a certain way. And the reason why ear chakras come up, it's not that you will be forever moved away if you do choose to do that, but what does need to happen is there needs to be that space in which you can go within, you can hear the guidance, you can offer and ask your angels, ask God, source, divine, whatever you choose to call that energy. You can ask it to help you heal, to transcend, to embrace, to forgive whatever is showing up, because what we have in our world around us, our physical world, is it's like a divine mirror, right? The world is a divine mirror. We holographically project outwardly whatever is active in our vibration. So if there is, if you're feeling that it's time to step away from someone right now, Pile 4, this is your confirmation that yes, please do so. Please do so, because, you know, there is singing and dancing afoot when that happens. You need to kind of find that joy within yourself and find yourself again, is what's happening here. There is a lot of beauty and love, and have faith that it will bring a closer relationship to yourself and to whomever may be on your mind right now. But sometimes that separation needs to happen so the space can be there, so that we can look within, so that we don't have the distraction of another person as well, especially if it is a very deeply connected tie, right? Such as, once again, the term twin flame. Okay, so people always want to go for that union with a twin flame dynamic, and they think that's the be all and end all, but that's really the cherry on top. The union happens within yourself, and that's what the twin flame is here in your life for, right? That's what that is here for, is to help bring that unity consciousness, that union of self within yourself and for them as well, right? So it feels like, Pile 4, that we need to get you back into this high vibrational space of joy, space of love, of loving life, of just being happy and joyous, right? But in order to do that, we do need you to step away a little bit from whomever is in your life right now, and you'll just know who this is about, right? And that's just to help rebalance it. It's just to help you see clearly and see without interference energetically of what may be present that is looking to be healed right now. Okay, you know, if you are drawn to doing a quantum healing session, I have those available on my Facebook page in the services tab. If you're drawn to that, either the past life, soul retrieval and karma releasing Akashic session, Akashic quantum journey, or the anchor removal, if you wish to actually delve into one of the energies that may be making things a little bit up and down for you right now. Those are very, very, very good sessions that will just help you do the healing that you need to do. Will just hold the space for you in that light, that love, to be able to help you really clear whatever is coming up for you. Otherwise, we do have a beautiful resource on the YouTube channel as a playlist called Unity Consciousness, Forgiveness and Love, 30 Days of Forgiveness and Love. That obviously is a free resource of 10-15 minute meditations that are just wonderful for this work as well. But pile 4, there is a lot of joy here coming through for you, but first we just need to create a little bit of space for you to experience that, right? There's just a little bit of space that needs to come through for you. And do offer up to the light, offer up to your angels, ask your guardian angels for help. And when you've asked, listen. When you've asked, listen, and then follow the advice. That's what we've got here. And that's why this success is coming in here. So we've got, look at that, we've got the card saying universe has your back. You know, there is no separation, you guys. There is no separation. If you're stepping away from someone whom you love ever so deeply, you know, it's never the end, right? It's never the end of that dynamic. You know, it's the end, or it's never the end of that relationship. It might be the end of that dynamic if it wasn't harmonious, and that's a good thing, because then it creates space for you to bring in what it is that you do deserve. And when you lean on certainty and faith, I changed my mind about the world I see, and that's exactly it, right? You know, your perspective shifts when you do more healing and disentangle your energy from another person. You actually allow more beauty, more joy, faith, certainty, you know, divine understanding to come through. And this is about you honoring how you want to feel, right? You know, look at that. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So there is maybe a thought pattern or a belief system that you have around love that isn't in its sovereign state, pile 4, and that is what is needing to be healed right now. This is about you honoring how you wish to feel in the most sovereign sense. So you want to feel love, joy, balance, you know, availability, freedom, liberation, you know, ecstasy. You want to feel all of that, right? And the reality is that it doesn't feel like that is a continuous state for you right now, right? And that's okay. We've got to be honest with ourselves, though, if we do want to do the healing, right? If we want this to enhance, right? And this is exactly the reading for you, you know, in that sense. If you do wish to get more guidance on your love dynamic and actually look into the energy grids, then please by all means book in for a one-topic reading or an email reading. They're very cost-effective for you, and they will be very, very helpful for you, only if you're drawn to. But here, let's just pull out a final guidance card for you, pile 4, in this healing that you're going through, in the dynamic that you're experiencing right now. What have we got? Okay, same cards coming out. We've got manifestation and signs. It's funny, I say same cards coming out because although this reading wasn't the same as pile 3, there were similar aspects to it, and these cards were the same guidance, right? So final bit of guidance, retreat. Yeah, they're wanting you just to retreat right now, pile 4. They're wanting you to retreat. The angels are wanting you to retreat so that you can find your sovereignty within yourself, because if you think that another person is there to complete you, then you are not whole, you are not balanced, and you will not be able to maintain that that harmony and love and light and beautiful high vibration that you so desire, deserve and wish for, right? So we've got to retreat to be able to manifest, you know, and just follow the signs. You're getting enough signs for this. Take this as another sign. There is beautiful, beautiful abundance afoot. So let's just ask for what's going to come from this if they follow the advice to retreat. Truth and integrity is going to come through. Look at that. Ideas, inspiration. Guardian angel, your guardian angel really is coming through for you here. Okay. All right, pile 4. So many blessings to you. This is a wonderful reading. It's going to hopefully bring clarity to you for your dynamic, and give you a bit of faith and encouragement, because you know this is never the end. The end is, there is no such thing as an end, right? There is no such thing as an end. There is just what is happening right now and what is best for you right now. And right now I just feel like there is that retreat space needed. There is that space needed so that you can do some healing that you will struggle to do if you have energetic influence with from another person right now. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to bid you all so much love, so many blessings. If this did resonate with you, if you enjoyed this reading, I would love it if you liked, if you shared the video, if you comment, let me know which share, let me know what's going on in your dynamic. I'd love to hear. I do respond to the comments that come through. And if you're not yet on my Facebook page, Ascension to Love, do check it out, because we do free readings on there, and there are special offers that get launched for the services that I offer. But for now, thank you so much. So much love, so many blessings of joy, of peace, of abundance in every sense of the word to you, pile 4, and to everyone that's been watching this. And thank you so much for being here. Love to you. Bye.